All right, here's the big one. We've got a bill of materials started to fill out, but we need to start filling out the surface area and the cost for each piece. So if we take a look on, I got my back as the first piece, so I'll click on the back. And you'll notice the yellow highlighted part. It's not the whole thing that's highlighted at the edges, but it's just that surface. And this happens to be the surface area right here, 10.517. So I'm going to type SA 10.517. Okay. Then I'm going to put a dash and then we're going to put a cost on it later. Okay. Then my second one, what do we got? Bottom. Click on that. We got a surface area of 14.125 and we'll get a cost on it. So that's coming from there again. The fronts got surface area of 10.517 again. That's the same as my back cost on it. And then my left and right will be the same. So my left is surface area of 6.526. And copy that because I'm going to put it in the next box. So they're exactly the same on the left and right. All right, now that we got that portion filled out, let's figure out the cost for this one. 10.517, that's the important number to remember here. So I'm going to switch over to my bill of materials. And again, the important number to remember is 10.517. That is the surface area, and it was in inches squared. The other important piece of information that we need to know is that one board foot of material costs 79 cents. So equals 79 cents, right? So, what does that mean? So if I draw a board foot up here, so it is 1 foot by 1 foot. That is one board foot, right? So we have board feet right here, but we need inches squared, right? So if I have 1 foot of material, 1 foot by 1 foot, that is actually, if I broke this into 12 pieces, I'm not counting, but you're going to pretend that I put 12 lines in there. And that means this is 12 inches by 12 inches. Okay. That is 144 inches squared. Okay. Now we have like terms so that we can actually calculate. So one board foot is a 12 by 12 board inches, and 12 times 12 is 144 square inches. Okay. So I'm going to take this number we've got, 10.1 or 517, and that's in inches squared. Okay. And we're going to convert units. Okay. So we need board feet, but we have inches squared. Okay. So we've just found out that one board foot is 144 inches squared. Now I can calculate the cost if I bring up my calculator, and we will put in over here. We'll put in 10.517 divided by 144. So that equals about 0.073, and our units are now square feet because we got rid of inches squared. It was top and bottom. Okay, we divided because we're on the bottom of it right here, right? We're looking at the bottom of it. So let's take this number. I'm going to switch in colors on it. Let's take this number, 0.073 board feet. Okay, and then we're going to get a cost for it, right? So the price for board feet, okay? And we found out that one board foot costs 79 cents. Now we can punch that in our calculator. We can multiply times 0.79. And that's going to equal 0.057, which we're going to round it up, and it's going to be 6 cents for that board. Okay. So I'm going to put that in my bill of materials. Let's check it out. So we got 6 cents for that board right there. And now let's learn the shorthand of it, okay? So that we can speed up our calculations. Now that we know what we're doing down here, I'm going to teach you the shorthand of it. So, short, and I'll block off down here. So the shorthand of it is we take our surface area, and let's do our next one, which is 14.125. So 14.125. And then the first thing we did was divide, because we're looking at this and we're multiplying by 1 over 144, which is division of 144. So I'm going to say the second thing I do is divide by 144. Okay. And then after that, that's where we got this board feet here. And then we took that number and multiplied by 79 cents, because we crossed out these units and we were left with the money, right? So let's go ahead and multiply by 0.79. Okay, grab my calculator here, and we're going to go 14.125 divided by 144 times 0.79. And I got a cost of 0.077, but I'm going to round it up, and it's going to be 8 cents. I'm going to round up on these. Okay, that one's 8 cents. So now that I know my shorthand, I can do the rest of these really quick. So we just found out this one was 8 cents. And the front is the same as the back, so we're done. It is 6 cents for the back, because the front and the back are the same. And now my left side, okay, our surface area was 6.526. So grab my calculator and drag it out of everything's in my way. We're going to go 6.526 divided by 144 times 0.79, and we get about 4 cents for that one. So, and last one. Beautiful. All right. Good luck on it. Let me know what you need.